Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Jonesin 4 Show. Today, I'm thinking it's going to be a little shorter of an episode for us, though I've said that before and it turns out not to be. But as I was going through the day today, this topic struck me, and I think it'll have a deep impact on you as well. That's why I wanted to share it with you. So we're doing this a little impromptu. I'm here in my sunroom. I have Barnabas laying next to me, and Vlad's right around the corner. So if you hear him jump down or see him jump down or bark or whatever, that's what's going on, right? It's just life. So before I get into the topic, I want to say thank you so much for being here, right? For listening, watching, being part of the Jonesin 4 tribe. Because of you, this tribe is awesome, right? You bring the energy, you bring the enthusiasm, you bring the life to the tribe. So I can't say thank you enough for all of that. Make sure you check out our Facebook group, just Jonesin 4 Tribe. Join our Facebook group. It's free, filled with awesome people going after their goals and dreams, people like you who are living their life to the max. So check it out on Facebook. All right, so let's talk about today's subject, today's topic, the thing that as I was going through the day, I had an interview earlier. I was interviewing someone else for the show earlier today. So as I'm going through my different tasks, this idea struck me. And that idea is the anticipation. It's killing you, isn't it? Well, maybe not if you read the subject or you know what this show is about. It is living your life to the max. What does it mean? What does it mean to you? So imagine, I'm going to give you a couple seconds here to think about what does living your life to the max mean to you currently? Take a couple seconds, think about it. I'll get another drink of coffee. So, for me, what does living my life to the max mean? That means I get to experience life to the fullest. I get to be able to go after adventures, have trips, go have different experiences, learn new things, have new memories created, right? Things that I could do with Katie and myself and students, all right? Living my life to the max means getting the most out of life, right? Seeing what life has to offer and going for it. Taking risks, right? Calculated risk that's, hopefully not going to kill me, but risks that allow me to step outside my comfort zone. Living my life to the max means I'm growing, I'm learning, I'm improving myself. Living my life to the max means that I am inspiring and encouraging others to live their life to the max, right? That I'm helping them, just like hopefully I'm helping you through these shows, helping you know how to live your life to the max. Now, for me, right, and everyone has their own opinions and there's different philosophies, different thoughts on it. For me, I take a very holistic approach to it, right? That's a whole Jonesin 4 thing, is we take a holistic, well-rounded approach to living your life to the max, right? You're going to hear that term a lot in this show, in this episode. And what that means is you're doing things without medicine necessarily, without the conventional medicine, we'll say, right? So if you need to take pills, right? If you need to take medication for ailments that you have or certain things, by all means take them, right? I'm not saying that they're bad. No, they're good, right? They're good at points, right? They can help you correct issues that you have. But I'm also under the belief that they're kind of like Band-Aids, right? They help you, but it's not really solving the issue long term. So while it's helping you currently, there's ways of figuring out what the main issue is and then solving that issue, right? So then you're doing that hopefully through a more holistic way so that you can get off the medications, right? Because our bodies, we are generally capable of doing the things. We might need to modify and take certain things, it could be medications, it could be supplements and things like that to ensure our bodies doing the right thing, or even better yet than any of those, eating the right things, right? Eating natural, healthy foods that give you the nutrients and stuff your body needs. But in any case, so it's doing those holistic things, right? That's your physical body, but I'm also talking like your workouts, right? Are you making sure that you're physically fit, so your cardiovascular system's good, that your muscles are good to go, right? So you're strong enough to do that. Your heart's strong enough. Is your mind fresh enough? Are you able to control your body and your mind, right? Through meditation, breath work, things like that, right? So I try to look at living your life to the max means being able to do all those things that I mentioned earlier, right? To be able to travel, to have new experiences, to inspire others and motivate other people, right? To experience everything life has to offer. I find that through making sure I do those things by making sure that I'm physically and mentally able to do those things, right? As of right now, I'm 33 years old, still relatively young, but I want to make sure that I can do those things when I'm in my 40s, when I'm in my 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and maybe even 90s, right? And by taking care of myself now, I'm able to do that. So whatever age you are, maybe you're in your 20s or 30s, or heck, maybe 40s, 50s, or 60s, right? Or even older, right? Awesome. You can change it. You can start to work on yourself and improve yourself physically and mentally. And one way I do that with my clients is through this lifestyle challenge that we have, this 90-day challenge, where we have 6 different focuses that focuses on your physical health, your mental health, and a larger purpose. So you're working on these things over 3 months, so that by the end of those 3 months, you have this system and this routine down that is propelling you to success, right? And you've already achieved success, and you're continuously getting it because you keep this pattern going. So it's a challenge that I have that I offer my clients, and all of you, if you're interested, just message me. But essentially, it's making sure you're taking care of you and yourself so that you can live your life to the max. Now, that's what living my life to the max is to me and how I go about it, right? So, living my life to the max means getting the most out of life, having a variety of experiences, of pushing myself, seeing where my limits are, and then stepping past them, learning, growing, all those things. But that's me. That's Spencer. That's Spencer's living my life to the max. What does living your life to the max mean to you? What does that look like? Think about it, right? And hopefully as I'm asking these questions, you're already thinking about it, going, oh yeah, I'm thinking that. And, then write it down. Write down, what does living your life to the max mean to you? And then how can you continue to do those things for your entire life, right? How are you going to be able to do those things? Maybe your thing is hiking, right? I love hiking, so I just picked it too. But maybe your favorite, one of your things that you love is hiking, right? And you want to go out and hike all the highest peaks in the United States, for example. I don't know, I'm just throwing a place out, right? That's one of your goals. Cool. And one of the things you want to do. Well, how can you ensure that you're doing that? What steps do you need to take? Well, you probably need to be fueling yourself with the right nutrition, making sure your body is physically fit to do that, right? And so you're going out on training hikes, and I put in quotations just because, maybe you need to train for some of those, maybe you don't, right? But you go out on these different hikes and make sure that you are able to reach those goals and live your life to the max, if that's part of your things of living your life to the max, right? Maybe it's going to see your favorite groups in concert, right? Once concerts open up after this COVID thing. It doesn't matter. Maybe, I'm even going to say, like, maybe living your life to the max means providing the best for your family. Awesome. I freaking love that, right? So what does it mean to you? And then, be specific about it. What does living your life to the max mean for you specifically? If taking the example of your family, what does providing the best for your family mean? Does that mean, having a pool in the backyard? Does that mean, or inside even, or going on trips, traveling together, going camping, giving them different experiences? What is it? Be specific about it. And, maybe living your life to the max means having the fanciest car that you can and house. But I'll tell you, from my experience, it doesn't come from the physical things. It comes from the mental. See, there we go. See, they're getting excited. Hold on, Barnabas. Oh, Barnabas went, Vlad walked off, and so Barnabas decided to bark a little bit. Sorry about that. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So living your life to the max can be physical things, but generally it's not. It's not the physical things you have in life. It's the mental part, the experiences you have, the relationships you have with people that makes living your life to the max, right? Makes it awesome. are those experiences? So what are those experiences? What are the feelings, the emotions you're looking for? You want to provide for other people, your family, right? For instance, what are those things? Be specific, write them down, and then write down how can you achieve those things. What's living my life to the max is probably not the exact same for you, what living your life to the max looks like. And that's okay. Know that it's okay that we're not exactly the same. It'd be sad if we were, right? We are all individuals, right? Like we all have our individual thumbprint and fingerprints. We all have our individual ideas of what living our life to the max is. Now, there might be similarities, might be things, that are the same for each of us, right? Similarities, I guess, are best way to say it, like I already said. But there's also going to be things that are different. And even within those similarities, I bet you there's little differences in it for ourselves personally. So, what I'm saying is, I want you to live your life to the max. You deserve to live your life to the max. But to do that, you need to know what that is. You need to know what living your life to the max means to you. What does it look like? What does it feel like? Right? What are the emotions that I have with that? What does that look like for you? And then write them down so you have it on paper. Be specific about it. And lastly, know that those things that you wrote down, those ideas of what living your life to the max means, are going to change. Yeah, they're going to change. It's different. So if you're doing this exercise now and you're in your 20s, awesome. Living your life to the max might look different when you're in your 30s. It'll probably look different when you're in your 40s and 50s and 60s and 70s, right? It could look different a year from now. It will look different 20 years from now, right? It's okay. Know that you don't have to hold on to what was before, right? We have to let go of those anchors holding us back, and that's okay. Know that I want you to live your life to the max, and I want to help you live your life to the max. That's why we do this show. That's why so many of these shows are designed and offer you tips and tricks and ways to help you do just that. But to be able to do that, you need to know what living your life to the max means to you. So think about it. Pray about it if you like to pray. Meditate on it. Then write them down. And know that it might shift later on. And that's totally cool. So folks, I hope that this episode has helped you. I know it's shorter than our other ones, but it's impactful because you need to know where you're going. You need to have a light I would say light at the end of the tunnel. That sounds like you're dying, which is not what I mean. You need to have a target. That's a better way to put it. You need to have a target that you're going towards, right? And so if you know what living your life to the max looks like, you have an idea of what it is and you wrote it down, then you have a visible written down target, maybe put on a vision board or something like that you have this target that you're going for. Now, oh my gosh, now you can take the steps that you need to take to make that happen, right? But if you don't, then you're just going here, there in life, right? Experiencing different things, which is awesome. But if at least you know, like, oh, I want to have as many of these experiences as possible, then you know what to say yes to, and you know what to say no to. You have guidance. You have this guidance system. So what I'm saying, figure it out, write it down, know that it can change, but keep it as your guidance. All right, folks, I really hope that this has helped you. I can't wait to help you live your life to the max, whether it's through our lifestyle challenge, coaching, or just the Facebook group, right? The tribe, Jonesin for Tribe, or these shows, right? Whatever it is. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what your current living your life to the max is. What does it mean to you? Tell me, share it, right? Share it with me on social media. Just go at Jonesin4 or join the tribe and tell me in the tribe, what does living your life to the max mean? Or put in the comments, right? You can write a review for the show, right? On iTunes or on YouTube, write comments or review the show. Let me know what living your life to the max means in that. All right, folks, I'm going to get going before he starts barking again. I appreciate all of you. You are all awesome. You are all amazing. And you deserve to live your life to the max. Thanks for listening, folks. And until next time, I'll catch y'all later.